On behalf of Mentor GK and parent company PrepQ, I welcome you to this session of current affairs. And you already know that we discuss exam oriented questions in these sessions every day. And questions which can appear in government exams or in some of the MBA entrance exams. The government exams that we primarily focus on are SSC CGL, IBPS, PO, and clerical both. Then the the Railway Recruitment Board exams, that is RRB exams, then the LIC AAO exams, and so on. The MBA entrance exams we focus on are TISNET, CMAT, and SNAP. SNAP is conducted by Symbiosis International University. The date today is 3rd June 2019, and here is the first question for the day. Who among the following becomes the next Navy Chief? The correct answer is Karamveer Singh. So he succeeds Admiral Sunil Lamba. Before this, Karamveer Singh was Commander-in-Chief of the Eastern Command, and he's an alumnus of NDA, that is National Defence Academy at Khadakwasla in Pune, and has roughly 40 years of service since he's been commissioned in 1980. So something about Navy. A few things you should know about Navy's hierarchy. The Supreme Commander of all our armed forces is the President of India, followed by the Defense Minister. And then we have Chief of Naval Staff, followed by Vice Admiral. Chief of Naval Staff generally has the rank of Admiral, which is followed by Vice Admiral, then Rear Admiral, then Commodore. Commodore is the same position as the Brigadier of the Indian Armed Forces, followed by Captain, followed by Commander, then Lieutenant Commander, Lieutenant, and Sub-Lieutenant. Remember, Commodore is the same position as Brigadier of the Indian Armed Forces. Captain in Navy is similar to Colonel. Then Commander is similar to Lieutenant Colonel. Lieutenant Commander is the same as Major. Lieutenant in Navy is same as Captain in Indian Army. And Sub-Lieutenant in Navy is the same as Lieutenant in Army. So these are the rank equivalences of Navy and Army. Next, when is International Everest Day celebrated? The correct answer is 29th of May. Now, Mount Everest, this day is observed because Tenzing Norgay and Edmund Hillary had climbed the Everest peak on this day. They were successful in their climbing and they were the first people to have succeeded in doing so. And therefore, this day was observed has been observed since 2008. Mount Everest is also known as Sagarmatha in Nepal and Chomolungma in Tibetan. It is located in Mahalangur subrange of Himalayas. And one interesting fact is the international border between Nepal and China runs through the summit point of Everest. And the peak is 8848 meter. The top 5 peaks in that order: Mount Everest, followed by Mount K2, which is in Pakistan, is 8611 meter, followed by Kanchenjunga, which is in India and Nepal, is 8586 meter, followed by Mount Lhotse, which is in Nepal again, is 8511 meter, and Mount Makalu again in Nepal, 8462 meter. So many of these top peaks in Nepal, exactly 4 of the top 5 peaks. Next question. Which American basketball player has launched a new book titled Darkness to Light? The correct answer is Lamar Odom. So he, in his books, talks about his difficult childhood, his relationship, drug abuse, and alcohol addiction. The other 3 people also in the options are basketball players. And Magic Johnson, one of the most famous basketball players, he played for Los Angeles Lakers of the National Basketball Association, NBA of USA. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, ex-basketball player again, played for Milwaukee Bucks and LA Lakers, both Los Angeles Lakers that is. And Draymond Green is a current basketball player and he plays for Golden State Warriors. Who has become the first woman pilot to fly Hawk jet? The correct answer is Mohana Singh. Only last week we had talked about Bhavna Kant, who flew the Bison, MiG-21 Bison. So Mohana Singh and two others, that is Bhavna Kant and Avni Chaturvedi, had joined the fighter stream in 2016. Bhavna Kant, as I just told you, became the first to fly a MiG-21 Bison. Next, which city is declared as the world's southernmost city? The correct answer is Puerto Williams. And earlier, the southernmost city title was with Ushuaia, but now it has been given to Puerto Williams. Both these cities are in Chile, and Chile is a South American country, as you can see here. And see, the southernmost point would be almost nearing the Antarctic. So this is the southernmost city, and you can see that this country of Chile has around 6,000 kilometers of coastline, lies between Pacific Ocean on this side and Andes Mountains on the other side. The president of Chile is Sebastian Pinera, and the currency which is in use is the peso, Chilean peso. Next question, who has been given charge as the new finance minister in Modi government? The correct answer is the ex-defense minister in the last Modi government, that is Nirmala Sitharaman. She's been awarded probably for good work in defense. And here are some of the other important ministers. Amit Shah, Home Minister; Rajnath Singh, Defense Minister; Piyush Goyal, Minister of Railways and Minister of Commerce and Industry; Nitin Gadkari, Minister of Road Transport and MSME, Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises; Sadanand Gowda, Minister of Chemicals and Fertilizers; Ravi Shankar Prasad, Minister for Law and Justice, Minister for Electronics and IT. In fact, what I'll do is I'll give you a list of ministers, the newly appointed ministers in the session tomorrow. You'll find it in one of the posts, one of the pinned posts there. Ramesh Pokhriyal, Minister of HRD. Next question, who's been appointed as the MD of Truecaller India? The correct answer here is Sandeep Patil. And he is not the cricketer Sandeep Patil, he is a different person. Ajit Mohan works with Facebook India as its head. Similarly, Abhijit Bose is the WhatsApp India head, and Manish Maheshwari is the Twitter India head. Sandeep Patil worked with Flipkart before he has been appointed as the MD of Truecaller. India is the largest market for Truecaller, with 60 to 70% of revenue coming from India. Now, Truecaller is a product of a Swedish company called True Software, which is based in Sweden, as I said. Next, when is the World Milk Day observed? The correct answer is 1st June. And this is to recognize the importance of milk as a global food. So, the world's largest milk producers are India, US and China in that order. India was not always a large producer of milk. It became so after a mammoth exercise called Operation Flood, which is also recognized as the White Revolution in India. So the milk revolution could be known by two names, either Operation Flood or White Revolution. And the man behind the milk revolution was Verghese Kurian, who was at that time one of the key members of NDDB, that is National Dairy Development Board. He later on became the chairman of National Dairy Development Board, NDDB, which is located in Anand. It is the same company that brings out the brand Amul. Next, where is the 10th National Science Film Festival of India going to be held? The correct answer is Tripura. In fact, Agartala in Tripura. Agartala is also the capital of Tripura. It is jointly being hosted by Vigyan Prasar of the central government, the state government, and the Tripura Central University. It will include films by UNICEF, UNESCO, and different countries. Next question. The Union Cabinet chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi has approved dash rupee monthly scheme for small retail traders and shopkeepers after they attain the age of 60 years. The correct answer is 3000 rupee per month. So it will benefit around 3 crore traders and shopkeepers, and if the GST turnover is less than 1.5 crore and if the shopkeeper is within the age bracket of 18 to 40 years, he can enroll for this scheme. With this, we have arrived at the question for the day. The first question is, who is the Supreme Commander of Indian Armed Forces? Second, which country has the headquarter of Truecaller? If you know the answer to both these questions, please write them in the comment section below. If you are preparing for CAT or if you are preparing for CTET, you can log on to www.myprepq.com and access our wonderful courses on these two exams. If you're looking for some free resources, Mend Your Maths, Mend Your Reasoning and MendYourGK.com are some of the free resources related to these exams. And if you're looking for career guidance, please WhatsApp me on this number. I'll be happy to help you. That's all for today. Thank you very much.